You are live, it says. Oops, that's not going to work too good with the lights, is it? Well, that light is just not going to work too well. Let's see if we can move this table around a little bit. Well, there's a light over there, too. I don't know what the answer is. Everything's got lights on it. Well, I don't know what to do about that. That's annoying. That is definitely annoying. Let's see if we can figure something out here. How about we move this thing up here on the shelf. And perhaps it won't catch that light. What do you think? Is that worth a try? I think it's still bad. That still ain't good, guys. I wonder why it's like that. Okay. Well, that's annoying. If you turn those off, then you can't see nothing. Got this one over here. I don't know. Well, let's see here. What else can you do? I guess that's not too bad if I don't stand under that light. Anyway, I thought I'd do a live today just because I haven't done one in a week or so. And, you know, I'm actually going to make some videos today while I'm out here in the garage. It's cold outside, can't be doing anything. Oh, yeah, I'm sporting my Junkyard Dig shirt here. That was actually one of my favorite episodes with him and old Thunderhead 289. So, anyway, yeah, so just jump right in there. I know most of you are probably working. You know, I don't work too much. I did work Wednesday this week. So, yeah, so I did do a little work on Wednesday. A little H2O, never hurt anybody. Okay. In this neighborhood, though, I do run a lead purifier on my water. So, anyway, yeah, we're going to do a live here showing me making some videos because I've got some stuff here. Well, that's all kind of wet, ain't it? I don't know how that got wet. How did that get wet? Ain't nothing leaking out here. Oh, I'll bet when I ran the garage door up, I bet there was water on the garage door. What do you bet? Let me get some paper towel here. Oh, looks like somebody's in there. JB. Well, howdy, JB. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing a live today, kind of showing, I'm going to actually make some videos out here in the garage for the RCindustry channel and the RC Gardens channel. So I thought I'd just, hey, you just as well see how I make a video anyway. I don't know what that dog's barking about in there, but you can't never tell with her. So first of all, one of the things, the only thing I use anymore is this Android Galaxy A4, I don't know, A15 camera. Well, it's a cell phone, but it's got a camera on it. And, you know, that's all I use. Actually, this is the one that I talk on there. So that one may ring before it's over with. But here's the one I use. So it's the same thing, basically. I just bought I just don't have it hooked up so that, you know, you can use it. I wonder if that, let me see if that thing, yeah, I was going to see if that is making, I don't know why that is so brilliant, that big blob over here. Anyway, you know me, I don't finish sentences very well. So anyway, I'm going to show you, because I'm going to make some videos here. And the first one I'm going to do is for the RC Gardens channel. And so you can always slip on over there and watch that channel if you want to. But a while back, probably maybe 2 years ago, I stopped. Anything car related gets done on this channel. My gardening stuff that I used to mix in with this channel, I actually do on RC Gardens. And then any renovation stuff that I do, which I don't do that much anymore. So, but anyway, I've had a channel for years called DuBois County Flips. That's where I would buy houses, fix them up and sell them and all that kind of stuff. So I really don't do anything on that channel anymore, but it's still out there. People watch it. So, so I'm going to get this thing going. And flip that over onto video. Whoops. We'll set this up right here so I can go back there and stand. I'm going to turn that on. Well, hey, it's Rick here, and welcome back to RC Gardens. Today, I just want to kind of give all of you a little something that one of my subscribers told me about, and that is Dollar Tree. If you have a Dollar Tree around you, they've got seeds on sale, and these are good seeds yet for this year. So they're not like old seeds. So, and they're a quarter a piece. That's unheard of in today's time. So I had to slip over there today and get some seeds for the garden. So we've got some cilantro seeds here. We got cucumbers, spinach, onions, and I'm talking about the little green onions because that's what I like to grow. And we got some lettuce. It's just leaf lettuce, and my lettuce pretty much, if you've seen me before on there, it pretty much comes up on its own every year, and then we retransplant it into other things, or into other rows. But I always buy a little extra, and then spinach, and then we got some sunflowers, which, the birds like those. So anyway, this is just a little short video. I wanted to let you know that if you haven't tried Dollar Tree, why, they got some good seeds down there. So anyway, thanks for coming along. Be sure and like and share, and, ring that bell because we're going to start working in the garden soon. So anyway, bye. Okay, so that was just a little promo or a little video for the RC Gardens channel. So let's see, we've got some people in here now. I know JB's in there. Hey, hello, Watchman on the Wall. Hello, Rick. Yeah, hello to you. You see that restored 79 Ford Bronco sold at auction for $179,000. Well, okay, interesting enough. I don't know. I did not see that. Okay. Somebody's texting me now. What do we got going on? Well, YouTube live channel. It's telling me that I'm live. Okay, well, that's good to know. That I'm not in some alternative world here. So, and of course, Costco sent me something, wanting me to go to Costco and buy some stuff. Okay, so we got another video that we're going to do here. So this is going to be one. This is going to be a short. So I'm going to go over here by the cabinet, and you'll be able to see me in the background. So I'm going to set this thing up for short mode, which, most people, and I get this, most people watch all of their stuff on their cell phones. I don't got good enough eyes for that, so I don't watch a whole lot of stuff on my cell phone. I pretty much watch it on my TV. I have a big screen TV in my office. So, but, this is how you make a short. All right. So here, let's go right over here. Now, these short videos, I try to make them so that they're within the 30-second range or whatever that is. And we're actually going to put this sticker. I'll show you guys here. I'm going to put this sticker up on the wall. It's Tony's Hot Rod Garage. It looks backwards on there, I suppose. But let's see. LP. Howdy, y'all. Making Friday just like brand used. Oh, you know that right here at this garage. That's all we do. So I think even if I had the money to make it like brand new, I probably wouldn't. So, all right. So, without further ado, let's get started on this video. Well, hey, it's Rick here, and we've got another sticker today to put up on the wall or on the cabinet doors. And this one is Tony's Hot Rod Garage. So we're going to put him right up here. Just like brand used, baby. Okay, and so that's how I made that short, you know. Anyway, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Well, you guys are all having conversations in there. That's a good deal. Oh, he used to be Junkman Jay. Well, hey, I didn't know that. I wondered where you had been because okay, so you're watchman on the wall. All right, well, I will head over there after a while, I'll get on there and subscribe to you. So watchman on the wall. Yeah. Him and I did a collaboration video 3 years ago, actually, when he was Junkman Jay. So anyway, another entrepreneurial person here in the area. So, all right. So this video that I'm going to do today out here in the garage is we just did that little promotion video. We did the video for RC Gardens. Now we're going to do one for RC Industry. So I'm going to set the camera up and, you know, and we're going to talk here in a minute. So, all right, so I'm going to put the camera over here. I got the camera set up, and you can't really see it, but right up here is the No Name National 500 thing, you know. So I'll keep that hanging up there. That's the one from the first year. So I've got some of the signatures of the folks that were there on the first year. So that's the one I've got. So let's get this video going. Well, hey, it's Rick here, and welcome back to RC Industry. Today, I went down to the old P.O. box, and we got some stuff here. I'm not sure where this one's from, but it's from North Carolina. And let's see, this one here. Oh, this is a return Christmas card. So we're going to talk about that. And then this one just says, just like brand used. So we're going to get into that. So, and also, we're going to kind of work out here in the garage a little bit today, getting stuff ready. As soon as the weather breaks, we're going to have to actually get busy and started working on some of these projects around here. We've got the door to work on that's rusty on the limelateda. And then, of course, we've got the brown bag where we kind of cleaned up that old manifold that Amy and Dave Fleetwood over at Fleetwood's Fabrications gave me. So we're going to get that put on. And, you know, we've got a whole fuel system to build for that brown bag. You know, everything, just everything. Floorboards, it needs it all. But it's got a 3-speed shifter on the floor. All right, anyway, thanks for coming along. Show you more. So that's basically how I do stuff like that. I just made that clip on my phone, and then I'm going to sit down here with the thing pointing here, and we're going to open up mail and do some mail. So get this thing cranked down here a little bit. So Lars, I see you're in there. Are you out delivering today? Oh gosh. Let's see. So the height right here. So let's get our height on the camera. Yeah, that should be good. All right, so we'll just jump right into it. And I got this in the mail today, and it's just like brand used on it, and it's from John Wilbur. So I got a feeling I know what, because he called the other day and said something about he was going to send me something. So let's just see what we got here. Oh, we got some stickers. Look at that. We can always use these. No Name Nationals. Don't forget to get over there and check out all the No Name 500 people. So we got stickers, and we've got, ooh, yeah. We got a No Name National t-shirt. Check it out. I've got a black one of these. So now I've got a gray one. All right, cool. So we got that. And let's see what else we got. This is probably, this is from Greensburg, North Carolina. So this is probably some stickers that I may have ordered. Yeah, here we go. So we got lots of No Name National stickers. So that's good. We're going to start plastering them around everywhere. I want to see that place full next year, even if you're not down there competing or with a YouTube channel or whatever, but everybody needs to come down to the No Name Nationals. And this is a returned Christmas card. I don't guess I need to open that up, but it was from Struggle Bourbon Garage. I used to watch them on YouTube, and I've noticed that I haven't seen any new videos in a while, and it says return to sender, vacant, unable to forward. So he either let his P.O. box go or he moved. So anyway, so if you're watching out there, Struggle Bourbon Garage, I tried to send you a Christmas card. So anyway, all right, let's get busy in the garage and see if we can do something. Show you more. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. LP says he is out there. So how does one go about getting themselves one of them fancy new t-shirt, RCindustry t-shirts? Well, if you want one, right now I don't have a store set up on for that. So if you want one, if you'll down below is my email address and also my P.O. box. So if you'll reach out and email me, I'll tell you how we can get you one of them fancy new t-shirts. Okay, cool. So what is JB? He's always out delivering. That's right. Well, what about you, JB? Have you picked up any business yet, or are you still thinking about selling your business or not working for yourself anymore? I understand all the laws have changed and stuff. Luckily, the way our business is set up, it hasn't fell into that category yet. I'm sure they'll find that loophole and take care of it, but I'm only planning on working for about another 12 months anyway. So at least, that's what my plan is. My plan was to not be working now, but, yeah, this sounds good. They'll shoot you an email this weekend. Yeah, that sounds great, man. All right. JB, still slow selling machines at the moment. Oh, well, I'm glad you're getting some buyers for that. I used to actually work. I was a maintenance guy, but I worked at one of the big, at least two tool and die companies around here. It used to be called North American Products, and then it was Nap Gladu, and then it was Gladu, and then and now it's Peak, because they all keep buying each other out. But I used to work for them, but I was a maintenance guy. I was a building maintenance guy. But hey, them guys knew how to do stuff. I was always taking my drill bits in there and saws and getting them sharpened and all that kind of stuff. So picked up a 410 rear end for the trash. Ooh, nice. I'm looking, of course, money's funny for me. But I'm looking for a 4-barrel intake manifold for that 351 modified engine on that old LTD, because I don't know. I feel like that might give me an extra 10 horsepower or something. get me up in the 160 range, maybe. But anyway, I thought maybe that might liven it up a little bit. So, but I'm glad you guys have all come out to watch me. I'm just not real good with lives because I never know what to say, and I just ramble on and sound ridiculous. So, all right. Let's see here. I am going to go put this T-shirt up in my office so it does not get dirty. And that's just right behind you right here. So I'm just going to slip in right behind you. Okay. And we put these seeds up because, as you saw, this is for the RCindustry, RC Gardens channel. So I'll stick those right here for now. I pretty much, my garden seeds and stuff, I kind of get seeds and, I harvest the seeds, I guess is what you could say, pretty much. But some stuff I buy, I bought some carrots and, the little onion seeds. I don't save those seeds. That's a real hard thing to do because they're so tiny. But I've got my pole beans that I saved this year, and I don't know. Like I said earlier, the lettuce pretty much self-seeds itself. So, but garden's going to be coming up pretty soon. I was talking by text with Kent from Tadlock's Tool Shed today, and he was talking about getting these seeds started inside, and I'm going to do the same thing. I've got a grow light down in the basement. Yeah, could grow all kinds of stuff down there if you wanted to. But I've got a grow light down there, and I will probably get my tomatoes and peppers this year. I'm going to grow my own plants. I may buy some too, but I'm going to try to grow some myself. I haven't done it in a while. So JB says that 4-barrel should run a little better. Yeah, it ought to. I mean, because that carburetor that's on there is like, what, 260 CFM or something like that. I don't know. It's not very much. I know that. Yeah. So JB says he saved a little corn and okra seeds last year. Yeah. Let's see how the okra gets 7 inches long again this year. Man, it's probably been 10 years ago or maybe or so, but I grew some okra and I was picking it pretty short because I was pickling it. I like pickled okra. And, but some of those okra things got really long, and I'm like, they had to be really tough. I didn't try to eat them, but they would be full of seeds, I would think, if you'd let them go to seed. Okay, let's put this in the trash. All right. I am going to set this thing up over here so we can do a little bit of recording over here. Let me back her up there a little bit. All right. Okay, guys and gals, one of the things I need to do before we get started on all this work we've got to be doing is we need to organize these tools and stuff. I mean, when I sold the shop over on Division Road and got rid of most of my tools, gave some away, sold them, whatever, I moved everything in here in these 2 toolboxes, and it's just, there's a lot of duplications. There's a lot of stuff. I can't even find some of my body working tools, and I'm going to need those. So I thought what we'd do, one of the things I want to do on this video is kind of go through these drawers and separate some stuff out and see if we can get a little bit organized. All right, show you more. So guys, that's how I make my videos. I don't know how you guys do yours, but 7 foot tall. Yeah, the plants, they do get big. But I had some of the actual pods they got, I don't know. I mean, I didn't eat them when they got that long because they get tough, but those things got giant. Let's see. Just checking on that a little bit. I heard this thing go off again. Oh, yeah. What do we got going on here? Too big. Oh. Well, Eric's at the junkyard today, so I don't know if you can see this or not. Not very good, can you? Why is it doing that? It's got that light on. There's a way to shut that light off. How in the world do you do that? Anyway, you can't really see it here. There's a picture of it. Eric's out in the junkyard today. We got a junkyard about 50 miles from here that's got a lot of them old Dodge pickups in it. And he's down there scavenging parts. And so, I told him I'm wanting to get a bumper, or, well, I'd like to, if I've got two ideas for the back of my Dodge pickup. I'm either going to put a pan, build a roll pan from the tailgate down under and not put a bumper on it, or I want to get one of those chrome bumpers that came on like the light duty trucks. You know, I don't want a big step bumper on that thing or nothing like that. So I want something different. And he's down there today, and I was like, hey, look for that. And I've got a custom, badge on the side of it that's not working. It's not there. It's missing. Yeah. So he's looking for that. And the Dodge letters across the hood, someone has stolen those off of that truck. So, always need those. So, he's down there. I'll tell him that he's on video right now. Cool. I'm doing a live right now, and I just talked about you and showed you your text picture on the live. Anyway, I know this is just a bunch of nonsense. I'm glad that you guys have gotten in here, though. Let's see. Do we still have 3? We had 3 a while ago. We got JB and Lars. I know that. Let's see. How do I see that? I know I can see that. Oh, there we go. 3 people are still in here. Yep. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I can actually move this up. Oh, I can highlight it. You can do all kinds of stuff. I don't know that I need to do that, but okay. All right. Anyway, let's see. I'm always down for some nonsense. Well, there's plenty of that around here. Okay. Let's see. I want to get this set up for the next scene here. So I'm going to bring this camera eye over here. Let's see. Let's move this out of the way. Put this right here. Better turn that around. Well, now it's showing in the video. Here, do this. How's that? Still showing. Okay. There we go. I'll tell you what, it takes time to set all this stuff up if you're trying to do a video. I mean, I reached out to one of the guys the other day, and that I watch, and he actually posted, and hey, if you got any questions, we're going to be, I think Derek from Vice Garage is actually going to interview him on that show he does for O'Reilly's or whatever it is. And I'll probably watch that. I don't watch the others unless it's somebody I know. But anyway, they posted some questions on YouTube and said, hey, if you've got any questions, you let us know, or ask them, and we'll maybe bring them up on the show when they get interviewed by Derek. So I did. I asked him. I said, well, what kind of, because they have their side, or their YouTube channel is very, I don't want to say professional, but it's it's a lot better than the nonsense I cobbled together with my camera and cheapo software editing thing. But so I just asked him. I said, how big a crew you got? Because they're shooting multiple angles and stuff, and he told me it's just him and his son and the daughter. They runs a camera in the background, and so it's just the 3 of them. So I'm thinking, well, that's doable. I mean, you know, I don't feel too bad because some of these channels that are so, you know, they're almost like professional. And I'm like, there's no way one person can do all that. I mean, you ain't got enough time in the week. Because I put out a video every Wednesday and every Sunday. All my videos come out at 6:30 in the morning. I've just stuck with that through the years because I pre-program everything to come out at a date. I don't sit down at night or get up early in the morning and drop them. I pre-program all that stuff. So, and then I try to do a short on the other days. So like Monday and Tuesday, I do a short. And of course that comes out at 6:30 in the morning. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I do a short. And so that way there's content every day. And that's, you know, we just broke over 3,000 subscribers. I think we're at 3,000. Well, we might be at, I say broke 3,000. We broke 3,300. So we might be at 3,313. I'm not sure. I haven't looked today or in the last, well, I probably looked this morning at 6:30 when I usually look at my video to make sure it uploaded correctly. But anyway, so I got lost there. But I guess what I was saying is I try to be consistent in my videos, but and I know a lot of you do too. I mean, I see just about every day I see stuff from well, JB and Lars and you know, a lot of times Buck does it. I see a video from him every day, and Russell down there from Outfits Garage, and you know, Jeff over at Two Hacks has always got videos on there. Street Fox, I mean, he must put 5 or 6 videos a day up, those little shorts, you know. So shorts wise, I mean, videos wise, we got 1,000 videos on the channel, but I've been doing this for a long time. And some of my videos, I got a video on there where I worked on my work van, not the one I've got now, but a couple of vans back actually. That was probably 5 or 6 years ago. And that video, I still get questions on that video. I mean, it gets watched a lot. It's at 58 or 59,000 views right now. So, but you know, when you look at the total numbers in your analytics, I can put out a 15-minute video and people are going to watch it for about a third of that 15 minutes. That's the average. So I'm not good with math, but 15, so 5. So they're watching 5, 10, 15. Yeah. So they're watching 5 minutes of video out of that 15-minute video. I can put up a 45-minute video and it's still, the average is 33%. So it would, if you go by those numbers to get your watch hours. Oh yeah, I got a gourd. They call me a gourd head. If you do the numbers, and because you got to have so many watch hours, you're almost better, in my opinion, looking at my analytics on my channel. This may not apply to you. I'm almost better off to make a video that is an hour long, say, and that way someone will watch it for 15 minutes instead of watching a 15-minute video for 5 minutes. So I've been trying to make videos a little longer. When I first started this, I tried to make all my videos at least 30 minutes long. And then when I was working to try to get get my 500 subscribers to go to the No Name Nationals a couple of years ago, I watched one of the shows one night that John Wilburn had, and I think he had what's his face there from Roadkill Customs. I can't think of his name right now, but he had him on there, and he was talking about making shorter videos because people will, you know, they click off of them, you know, and so if you you'll get noticed more if you had shorter videos, and I think that's probably true to get your subscribers. Well, I've got my subscribers. I mean, I just need watch hours now. And this is all to get monetized, which I don't even know what really that means, other than I guess they'll start running ads on my, you know, in between my videos. I have YouTube Ultra or whatever it's called. So I pay the $13.99 a month for my YouTube. That way I get my YouTube music on all my devices, and I can watch all 4 of my YouTube channels on any device, anywhere that I've got, and I don't have any commercials. So some people say, well, you're robbing people that work for their monetization because you're not watching their ads. Well, that's not true, because the $13.99 that I spend each month is divided out amongst whoever I watch. So they're still getting money for me watching their videos. I'm just not watching the ads. So that's because I researched that, because I was worried about that. I didn't want to be shortchanging anybody. So let's see, we got another JB. I haven't been looking at my analytics much. Lately, I've been trying to keep mine around 10 minutes unless I'm trying to explain stuff clearly. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's one of the things that's hard for me to do in the wintertime when I don't have a project where I can actually go out and work on, like this video that I'm shooting right now that you guys are watching. I'm going to try to get 15 or 20 minutes out of this doing nothing, but to try to make a video so I can keep my video coming out every week. But I never really looked at my analytics much, but I'm starting to try to figure out, how do I get more watch hours? What are people really watching? And there's actually some good information once you decipher it all and try to figure out what they're talking about. Because I had to look stuff up, and YouTube Studio is really good about that little circle with the question mark in it, because you can click on that and it'll take you to a plethora. Yeah, that's the new word of the day, plethora. A plethora of, information about what you're trying to find out. And, it takes me a while to read stuff anyway, because I have dyslexia. So to study something like that and really understand it, once I get it, I understand it, but it takes a little time for me. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's see here. So let's set up this next scene here, and let's talk some more. All right. All right, guys and gals, just like I said, let's get this jack out of the way here. Slip that over there so I can fall on it. I mean, stuff just stacks up in here, and this actually goes in the trunk of the LTD, so we're going to put that right over here. Lean that up against the Chrysler. These are the lug nuts that came off of that truck. I don't want to get rid of them, so I'm going to stick them back in the box here. And we'll keep them. There's nothing wrong with them other than, they're rusty looking on the outsides. A person could spray paint them that black color that I painted the rims. Might look okay, actually. So I'm going to clean up some of this mess and pick it up and make some room on the top of this. And then I'll bring you back and we'll start looking at tools. All right, show you more. See, that was just like a minute and 20-second clip. So, but I'll put that in there, and if you get enough of those minute and 27-second clips, you can make 15 minutes of video. So. All right. So there's that. I'll get him out of the way. JB, I'm kind of curious on that trash truck. Now, you said you found you a rear end there, 410 rear end. So I'm assuming, I don't really know. I mean, I've only had one S10, and all I did was just drive it into the ground. So I never did anything to that thing, and then I sold it for the same money I bought it for. So I've really never worked on or done much with an S10 pickup. So is that rear end? I'm assuming that it is obviously not the same rear end as that's in a full size truck. But are the spools, or are the third member there? Are they interchangeable? I mean, I would assume they're not, but I don't really know. I'm just curious. This can go over here because that's where that's supposed to be. I got this for Christmas. Route 66. Oh, this thing is making everything backwards, ain't it? So, well, anyway, that says Route 66. Okay, someday I'd like to go up by Chicago and get on Route 66 and drive as much of it as you can. I mean, I know you can't drive all of it anymore, but I've seen some of it out in the Flagstaff, Arizona area when we drove to Las Vegas a few years ago. But I'd like to see the whole thing actually. Well, you can't see all of it, but you can see what is available to see. All right, let's put this up here. Go. I got a hang up right there. We got all these rags. Got plenty of rags. Always need rags. All right. These things are nice. I got these for Christmas probably 15 years ago. Never have used them. These are socket magnets, and they'll magnetically stick onto, and then the socket sticks into them. And yeah, they're kind of cool. I've never used them, but I'm thinking about doing it. Today's the day. Let's get this muffler out of the way. Where can we store this thing? I have to open up a cabinet down here. There we go. One. Well, that's a bummer. Let's see if we can get it over here. I'll make a little room up here on this workbench. I've got to dig out my tools to take over to Eric's, because tomorrow we're going to get over there and work on his basement. We're going to have to, I got a little mini jackhammer. We're going to have to cut some holes in the concrete floor. And I don't know if any of you watched that episode where I made the braces to put in there, because we're going to brace up his basement wall, but we're going to do that tomorrow. So let's see. JB, I don't know much about rears either. Well, I took a class years ago on rear end and setting rear ends up, and the stuff that we were learning on was General Motors truck stuff. So, I understand how they work and different things like that. But as far as what's interchangeable and what's not, I don't know much about that. I tell you, one of the things I'd like to do to the LTD is actually, I don't even know if it has where I can pull off the pan. It may be one of them solids and you got to pull it out. I don't know. I'm not sure how that one's set up. I can't remember. But if it's where I could get the plate off of it, it'd be kind of fun to go in there with my welder and just weld up those gears and make it a Lincoln locker. Of course, that's kind of hard on steering, but anyway, there's no slip when you do that. That's for sure. Okay, that's all. Well, these cabinets are getting full. Let's put this in here. This actually goes in my truck. We'll have to get this out to take tomorrow over to Eric's. We'll need that solid. jackhammer. Put that up here. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. We've been on here about 45 minutes. Wow, time really slips away, don't it? I probably won't get to check in tonight on John Wilburn's live because we'll be at the ball game. Seems like, we always got a ball game on Friday and usually Saturday night, sometimes Tuesday and Thursdays. But this week we just got one tonight and we got one tomorrow night. So. Hey, these are some center caps I'm looking for. So if any of you out there has ever seen this emblem on a set of wheels, I don't know what kind of wheels these are. These are obviously, they're plastic, and the chrome coating is no good. And I bought some square caps like this, and they work okay on the back rims on my truck, but they won't work on the front ones because the center cap for the disc brake sticks out too far, and you can't put the cap on it. Well, you can't put the wheel on it if you put the cap on it. So anyway, I'd like to get some of these here because I only have two that are good. I have one that's missing, and this one's got the lips broke on it so bad that it won't hold into the rim anymore. So if any of you know what brand that is, or if you got some of these out here, I'd be interested in them. So just let you know that. All right, that's in lug nuts. Put these back here. All right. Let's see. I've got those two things together. We have to have that. We got to have some batteries. And I think I've got batteries in the van. So we'll have batteries. Got to get some screws. Okay, somewhere some screws. I'll start with these. Nails. These are 2-inch screws. There we go. What's this? Now, those 1.25-inch screws there. We don't need that. Well, I guess I've got screws out in the van, actually, but we're going to need some drill bits. And I need some sharp ones. I ain't got no sharp drill bits. We'll take along what I got. And that would be that right there. Okay. Let's see. We still got people in there watching. Oh, there's 2 people in there. 3 thumbs up. Thank you for doing the thumbs up. They claim that helps. That's cool. Let's see here. All right. I think I got everything for tomorrow set aside, so go ahead and take some Ryobi's with me. I got some in the van, but you can't never have too many of them. All right. All right, guys and gals. What I want to do is I want to go through here and try to pull out everything that's body related. In other words, stuff that I would use to do body work. And so, of course, I would use this for other things, but this is a little air grinder with it's got a nice. This is actually good for a lot of things, but you're getting in an area where you got to grind out some rust before you treat it. This works real good. It also works real good on heads. So it's kind of a body and mechanic tool both. So let's see what else we got in here. We can get them out of there. Always got to have safety gear. So that's not really body related. Although I have been known to use one of those now and again. What else we got here? You see, it's just a mess. You can't find nothing. And that's what I'm trying to do. I have no idea what this is, but I got it for 25 cents. I thought it was cool. So I don't know what it is. Here we go. Now this is a good tool. I have one of these for my air hammer, but this one is actually a manual one. But you can split metal with that. So sometimes I use that in body work. Really good for exhaust work. So kind of a multi-purpose tool there. Here's a big drill bit. We got any other drill bits in here? I'll get those out. This is why you can't find nothing in here. I've never even seen that before. Well, looky there. That's a knife. An old connection. And I was looking for these. We're going to have this when we work on the interior on the LTD, the hog breeding bar. And old being the opposite word, because those are probably grandpa. Let's see. Let's see here. File. May not be much in this drawer. I just don't know. That's why we're looking through it. Whoops! That fell out of there. We better keep that. This is a bag of metric Allen wrenches. Over here. That's why I can't get in there. Well, some of it. Stay in there. All right, let's put that back. Well, everybody's got to have one of these. Sterling beer. All right. Let's see. I don't really see anything in here that's body related. So we'll put this over here. Show you more. Okay, so well, there was like 3 minutes for the video. I'll cut some of it out, but you know, you get the idea. This is how I do it. Let's see, where are we at? We're at 53 minutes. Wow. 53 minutes. Let's look at this other drawer down here. Okay, so this I definitely use for body work. I use it for a lot of stuff. Here's some discs. We'll use those for body work. There's no one in forks. Lots of old wrenches. Got no idea what this is. I forget. Yeah, there's some grinding things. What is that? That is a punch. And here's a drill bit. Lots of files. And we're going to get the files all in one spot too. That's part of the puller set. And I don't know what it's doing over here because the puller's in that other toolbox. Let's see what we've got. Here's our plastic welder. There's discs, grinding discs for that little hand grinder. Here's some more of them, and some more of them. And we got one of these doodads. And we got a whole bunch of those over here too. We bought recently with our Christmas gift card. Another set of those. This is for welding stuff, which I need to put all in one drawer. These are for putting screen door screens in. That. Okay, so that looks like that's everything out of there. All right, this is my hammer, my air hammer. I'll probably put that someplace. Now this is my airbrushing kit. I haven't airbrushed in 30 years, but that's what all of that is, minus this stuff. This thing here, that's a ratchet. I have several of those. What is this thing? Don't even know. Valley Instruments. Limelateda. Looky there. It's a liquid gauge of some sort. And liquid, the operative word. It is leaked out and is a mess. So that thing needs to go in the trash. Show you more. Yeah, I don't know what kind of gauge this was, but she's a no good no more. I might throw that away. Get me a rag and wipe some of that up. Over here, made a mess. Still running? No. I need one of these for my air tank. See, you just never, if you clean up stuff, you find things. I need a new petcock in the bottom of my air compressor. So there's that. Didn't even know I had that. All this stuff is air compressor stuff. Yeah, so that all needs to go someplace else. All right, so let's get back to this. Another thing I like to do is set up different angles because it makes the shot more interesting. So I'm going to move this over here like this. Okay, so this drawer got my buffer grinder thingy in it, and let's see what else. This is pretty much all body tools down in here. I think pretty much. Well, there's a fork. I don't think that is, but although it does get used for that from time to time. So, yeah, all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna go through all this stuff. Okay, so we're going to go through all that stuff, and we're going to get this all kind of condensed into a couple of drawers and straightened up so we can see what we got, and then I'll bring you back and show you more. Okay. I'm wore out with that. Let's see, what do we got here? All right, so LP's got to head out. Well, I'm glad you were in there, and thank you so much for spending your time while you were driving, listening to my ranting and raving. We're gonna get out of here too. We got 59 minutes. I figured I'd do this for an hour. I appreciate all of you coming along, and so I guess that with all of that said, we will praise the Lord that we're still got good health, and we will see you in the next one. You all have a great weekend.